Derek Carr just randomly posted this picture to Instagram. That, of course, is his former teammate, Khalil Mack, who left the Raiders under extraordinary circumstances. We all remember how that worked. So he just posts that with no words, Carr does, and just allows us to decipher the meaning.
Well, let me put words to it.
Please.
I feel you, dog. That's what Derek Carr is saying to Khalil Mack, because I'm out of here. Derek Carr has been tremendously disrespected by the Oakland Raiders. Like, we started talking about relationships, and we've been talking about Dak for the last month, and he should be paid or not. When was this? At the MMA fight.
Yeah.
A day later, it came out that the Raiders were going to pursue Tom Brady hard when a starter, Derek Carr, was on the roster, who is not a bad quarterback. So when you talk about disrespect and somebody like being there for as long as he has been, even when he came in, John Gruden was like, I don't know if he's my guy. What? Derek Carr, it's time
it's a quarterback who you said is not a bad quarterback.
No, he's not.
Right. When you say not a bad quarterback, of course they're going to go after the GOAT. I mean, it's to be expected. Tom Brady becomes available, and you're the guy who they say, well, you're not a bad quarterback. Yeah, they're going to go after Tom Brady. Now, listen, I'm a 70s baby, right? I grew up on 80s rap, the 90s. At that point, messages, they weren't subliminal. Like Ice Cube, no Vaseline. You name names and you say what you got to say. I mean, was that Khalil Mack's birthday? I mean, why are you posting that? I mean, put something to it. That's subliminal messages stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That is understanding what Khalil Mack went through.
Come on, man.
Like
say what you want to say.
Derek Carr is in the same spot now that Khalil Mack was in. The trade and all of that.
Here's what I can tell you about working with John Gruden for 11 years, and he was on my old show every week for 11 years. His favorite quarterback is always the next one. It doesn't matter how good, how not bad Derek Carr is.
That is very true.
If he can get Tom Brady, if he can get Tom Brady, he's getting Tom Brady.
And that's the thing. Like Derek Carr, they have him for $18.9 million if they want, but only $2.9 million of that is guaranteed. So they have pretty much total flexibility. If they do, if Gruden feels like he can upgrade, then yeah. I don't know what Derek Carr knows and what he doesn't know. Personally, my Instagram is more or less pictures of me talking to huge football players after games. So I don't know. I don't know if it always has to have meaning or not.
I can tell you what they telling him. We don't want your behind. That's what they telling him. They've been telling him that for almost a year.
Yeah.
So I have another question.
The message by now.
I find this endlessly interesting. Dan Graziano, if indeed the aforementioned not bad Derek Carr becomes available, if Tom Brady, where does Derek Carr sort of slot in amongst other quarterbacks who might be the Ryan Tannehills and of the world?
More accomplished, right, than Ryan Tannehill, Teddy Bridgewater, right? I mean, now quarterback is eye of the beholder. It's subjective. You're going to have somebody that if John Gruden doesn't like Derek Carr, maybe Bill Belichick thinks he's great. Maybe Brian Flores in Miami thinks, oh, this is our guy. Right. So you don't really, but I mean, it's spin the wheel of the quarterbacks and the teams we've been talking about for the past few weeks. He goes right into that mix, and he should be able to get a job.
Hit me with a stat, because Himbo be supporting me.
Yeah.
Himbo just 63% of Derek Carr's yardage last season went to a 6th round or later receiver.
Yeah.
And we've been having a conversation all year about Tom Brady going somewhere where it's weapons. Now, it's in the eye of the beholder. They have Josh Jacobs, obviously. Right. It's a young team that John Gruden and Mayock are trying to build. But the Raiders ain't the answer for Tom Brady if he's trying to go win a Super Bowl.
2 first rounds.
And obviously Derek Carr ain't either. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.